I will look for you. I will find you. And I will kill you.
Hi everybody, it's Mama Eadie. And if you like my video today, please click like on YouTube. And if you would like to see more of my videos, please click subscribe. I certainly would appreciate it. Thank you. Hi guys, it's Mama Eadie. And today I want to talk to you about your dog getting into a fight and how to prevent it or how to stop it once it starts. And, you know, most dogs love to socialize and love to get out and go to the dog park or meet other dogs and play. But there are times that there are certain dogs that just don't want nothing to do with the other dog. My example is Zeb and Skeeter. I have to watch them very closely because Zeb just don't like Skeeter. I know I've said that 100 times, but he just don't. And so what you got to do is, for prevention, is to watch for the signs. And they give signs a lot if you just watch them. And one of them is the raised hackle, which is the center of their back. The hair will stand up. You know, you always say the hair standing up in the middle of their back. That's what we're talking about. When it's raised, they're getting upset or, you know, excited. So that's one sign to watch for. A stiff body, you know, or their tail gets real stiff, is a very good sign. They're not happy. Definitely not happy. So, you know, just watch for that. A deeper, more grutal growl or barking, you know, when they get to that real deep, yeah, I'm not very good at it, but yeah, that. They are probably telling you, hey, I'm ready. And if they go to snapping at the other dog or snarling, that shows a lot of teeth. And then, you know, of course, a dog who is trying to get away but is being stopped, you know, being not allowed not to do that, you know. If it's on a leash and it's wanting to get away, you know there's something not right about the whole situation and you should follow the dog. Okay, so if you practice basic obedience, that will help. Sit, stay, come to their name, that kind of stuff. And you want them to sit until he and the overall situation appears more relaxed. Work in obedience training on a regular basis, not just at the time that it's happening. You want to keep working at it so that they know what the commands mean when that time comes. Know your dog's weaknesses and triggers. Some dogs are well behaved under most circumstances, but have certain triggers that bring them out the worst out of them. You know, for example, your dog might have to play with her housemates, love it, but can go aggressive when she feels her food is in danger. And an example of that is Zeb and Skeeter again. Zeb is very protective of his food around all the dogs, actually. And a lot of that is because of the way he was raised. I won't go into details, but yeah. So you have to, you know, stop that situation before it starts. And the way I do it is I put Skeeter in the cage and Zeb in another room, and then the two girls here in the living room. Yeah, it's scattered all over the place, and I told you my house is not the cleanest house in the world for sure, but this is a dog port is what this is. It's not a house. And you know, it keeps them from having any arguments over the dog food or any fights. So that's something you definitely want to watch too. And, you know, some dogs are well behaved and some aren't, you know, it's just the way it is. So what you want to do, so when a fight does start happening, don't panic. Many so-called dog fights are really just spats, like an argument between your spouse and you. You know, they're just letting you know that they're not happy. It's not anything that's going to cause the, you know, biting and tearing skin apart. That's usually over within seconds, and the dogs quickly separate on their own. So approach your dog quietly and calmly. Attach your leash and leave the area. Simple as that. Distract your dogs. Is there a low bowl or a bucket of water or a water hose or a bowl of water, any kind of water around? You want to splash that between their faces. If they're fighting already, put it between the two of them. Glass of water sometimes even works. Other distractions you want to get is maybe if there's a board laying around, or if you have an umbrella in your hand, open it up and flip it, and it will startle them if you do it close to them, and it'll get their attention. If you got a winter coat on, take it off, put it in between them. You know, anything, a chair, you get it between them. Loud noise, like a air horn or a car horn, or, you know, I know some of these aren't readily available, but you know, you get the idea. You know, just something. I used to carry a jar of marbles or rocks, and that noise, the rattling noise, would startle them. So, you know, use your imagination. Something loud noise. Sure, your kid's got a toy that probably makes an outrageous noise that you can use. So, you know, like I said, use your imagination. And if you have to physically separate them when it comes down to there's no other alternative, be careful. It is risky. And what you want to do is you don't want to grab their collar like most people try to do, because that's going to get you bit, for sure. Grab their hind legs and pull them like a wheelbarrow. And then kind of twist yourself in between them. Now, like I said, this could get you bit. But this is if it's life or death for your dog. You know, you don't do this just if it's a small spat. But it's to the last resort you want to do that. And that is my information for today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something from it. If you like this video, please subscribe. And, of course, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Just push that little red button. And I love you guys. I love my fur babies. And bye-bye.